ya bless akrodo jatin woni kwatin eni adontin eni ja kwatin te ko ma pontin ko ka asem otu adwam me fra se tete o de ko yenti
wo ba ma sa trate no woni won wo te men ka hu mi men mba da nya ko hemachi mi mo tia ada na ma brabo aha wo bo ni pa na wo ye ho ti sa sa wo na wo suro ana wo ba me ni mo be ka te me
take my food.
Don't you know back na afi dwedie no yenko na afi de ene ne ko nyina no afi Monday afi wonne Friday nyina no me fa nko nyina me fa embeso me din e de dankwa Isaac Dakun ko afi ne this year sabre die na matena se na enen so ensem foforo ene sabi so yewre mu weekend no ensem bebe na ene betwa go ho classico nyame adoma ochena so Barcelona against Bokwani at Real Madrid and why and I bet J sa abasu body way sinister so na even so on Monday and so FIFA Ballon d'Or na bepena say Vinicius Junior and 7 so no timia base obeje sa abasbodo inti amani place bebe na and so corner for omakwakota na eche bia timia na so and na Friday no and then so history and I say abakosem Emma in papa in place bia Oma be jewasi akana ma senior team blasters afi club kakra kotoko afi so na Accra Heart of Folk na nyina no so mabon be da me de eba be somro fast da emu den fama Ben Light sem kan just say enche kra na Christmas no ya abedu anintino ka bia yusu o mamu ha no o hwe na ho kanea no anya dwuma tutumi kana kɔ ne nkyɛn ɔno ne light bia yusu bia no papa na eche ansana etimi asɛi o aha ɛne echichi ne benche kura ne nya sɛ obɛfrɛ ofrɛ pepepa yɛbɛboa ama wo sɛ etimi aka binti be light ɛna etwa gu o screen ne so no enti ofrɛ no 0247888591 be light sɛ obɛboa na fe kanea no set opɛ passport na wɔde dwumadie ma bia so etimi akɔyi a meche bet set any passport a ibetimi assistil ara se beboa ama wonsa atimi akabi obeso tu kwan a Dubai nenya no so ye watabora number 5 oba na ye no wadidi nkomo na afen so no ya hwe ma bia so atimi adadin de ama enyumko no de omodo so nemom chiame no Isaac Dako ye stream live our Facebook Diamond TV GH YouTube channel no and say Diamond TV obetimi subscribe your channel na fe watimi ase ama nuano monsa atimi akabi Diamond TV and I'll go so I'll share ne ebibre mu ana say fie sem no edoso ye papa and so ebre ana de adwuma yenko na yenko tie owura ndin ede Reverend say Kofi dodo na phone say the football magician no aya pani bia wabe jiremu adam senior team blasters asankoro mu kakra Heart of Folk ne kotoko match sinya no watime Germania sanketo Accra obeka 1982 World Cup and say AFCON na Reverend Kofi ejemu de ne ba yenko tie ne ho abakosem kakra na yemra
yeah 1940 if papa de kwa brabani e ma men so dia kosua wisi na papa ya driver ena ma men so no e dwadi ni no nti kra omo wo men ko anu na ware no guye ebe ko school me ma me kan sem bi kire se me wiano na makope socks into abobor nti ono se no se de na me papa awo old tafo oye footballer no de baby a me fam papa nti me ma me de ko hoye nti ma me ko school ko for the AME Zion from class 1 to class 2 na papa ya de me to no na oye ohene awo old tafo achimabo akane afre no na kwa pa o say kwa me nti ya de me to no na me ya wo me fiare nti ya frɛ mo say Kofi nti o se si ya de me ato no de ansese me ne matna nti o ma me kwatena ne nkyɛn awo old tafo ebiana me beye nti ma me ya ma na football na de school am ko say teacher for na hwɛ me na ball bo me wo middle school kra na me boy elementary o hwɛ me size ya nti ball de teacher for ni na na ko for de AME Zion the teacher be we friend Mr. Kobla on ye no ma miska ahwɛ me a ma me wie school 1958 asɛm o kan sɛ de me ye ma onyina me pɛsɛ sɛdaache unya team bi ko ba di kan bo Accra Heart of Folk and lo and behold 58 asem na no kan 1961 na bo Accra Heart of Folk ente teacher ni ndi onu so hu e share me nkompa go school no so baby a me koye bia me papa free Otafo abena na build Tema Harbour no 1957 nti okọ Tema di me wie school 58 no ba me ma me ho na mbe wie okufodi aye me nti me free on na say me call me papa ho ko pa adwuma Tema so sa abra na adwuma ba nti me na me ani me ko start as a mate tem papa no kaka dina our big truck bi a yakọ secondary takwa ho na Harbour afena na build Tema Harbour no nti as a mate na yakofa dynamite eno na no mo de pai abona a mo de Tema Harbour nti Tema Harbour say yaka foundation members wo mo a build ya me kan me ne papa nti Bible so me miensa ya na me training grounds ho address kama but me size because ye sala na makodimbi wokwa ha tambia ya fa no bro so oh small and yet trans be 3 months da bia trans nti the last day na yekwasi ada yanko takra nti yes anya meko nti minim se menya bi mbo nti manfa mbutu kura nko na jam ko tena ho amba ya sala we kwa ha ye ho na ye 12 na mtese obi ka se oh small anya hwe we dey trans obi pra no aba nti me ba trans na mze awrade nti na mo obi mpra ma me ampa ye start ya no obi pra small na mse me wa ha edim ko to number 2 na mse oh mo ka se me ngoda go kra me ka no madwen mo meda because me pe bi abo me ba ta ma ha me ni ball so obi ehun me nti no ana edim ko to number 2 barefoot the ball be by me swevo ye na mpanifo bi tititoy ho na referee no ball be na say small na boot wen na mse we wo fie as obi an trans kokofa bra e kwa hwe asekwa mu kra ne da ye me na me de me call TDC Tema Development Corporation enti enna me so na wo start a departmental league na kasa ne nyamo na me be papa efita kra de ba ye no na me se me ko hese bia menya dwuma ka be boa me se me di meeting Eko Africa Concrete na ho concrete adwuma na omoye na mkoto abrofo bi kana abon de na abrofo na omunyuma na omafa bi before no nti abrofo no hwe me na omizam se ho ye frɛ wo na mse Africa Concrete omizam se metimi aso concrete na mse concrete dia da bi enti menya adwuma wo TDC no na departmental league about na through me enti ne frɛ me Tema small boy Bruni bi ne me koma no nti me start here na Bruni ne pema sempa but no nim se me footballer nti one evening ya pon oba o twam no one na yere de e bogo ade ka bi na mo hu se me bobo no mo gina e se o mo hwe true out o manko nti the following morning me call adwuma no say so are you a footballer na me say yes sir. I saw you yesterday and I'm saying, oh yeah, we were training. And I say, I will help you with the work. And you also have to help me. And I'm saying, what sir? So I know your coach was Accra Great Agonos. Timothy, na Bruni, and you bring a point. No, a family near Bakra. For the first time, I'm from my mom who asked for. Now me and my na Black Stars were camp. I'm in Nigeria for the bomb match. And Agonos, yene Winneba Black Devils, Division 2. Ebe bo Accra Stadium. Ajadan ma kom no bae. Enti ye pon ye no baba yara eduada akwa. Na Agrifen, Ephraim, small. You don't want it. Kaka krabina ye no ye free ho. Mana mba be si ana enti you don't na wo ya ade. Ma otrimu nya ode. And the Makai said, can I need £80, shillings, and pence? The 3 elderly people, Agri, Aqua, and Babayara. Omojiji, one more about £5, no, the mammy. Sadia, on the bomber, Baswa, bomber, this is 1959. 1960, Young qualified for the Premier Division, and a man called Accra House of Folks in 1961. 59 no share me come no 60 61 ko Accra House of Folks na me try the house no so many Agrifen 8 Meji League no 1961 Emma Accra House of Books. Now, one match be a boy, I'm a real feeder. Was between second year 11 wise and Accra House of Books. First half near the car 4-1. Has the form 4-1. Your called dressing room now, Griffin. So I say, well, what the other? I'm saying, say, okay, so say pressure until you relax. So they could train away and start doing that. The starting second half, first 20 minutes, like 4-4. And the Anankrofo say, who is the best captain or skipper for this nation? I will tell you, say, I agree. The way I wabble trail with Nipa. Apart from so, I wabble trail with Nipa. Or no, you're not from the 8 me 1 crofo. I just say, oh, young crofo, dear, a captain. And the cast will be a captain. Yes, I could know head or tail, and no way, Debbie. On the field of play, so you have a duty to perform.
Had the supreme vehicle.
And on this note of national joy,
I call Nigeria. Now I'm not my tribute. Oh, what? Me pajama ni say in my Aza kwa na wo crack eh nyabo na ma yene suri obadan no na ma begina de migina ne ade abe ball no ko tro mte so akọ ne captain no so ma boa no na me yagu na ni mu ase and I'm say what am captain no bra captain no ba any time in so ko so ga make you go your place o se ne wo footballers and kasa yeah back Africa for the first time in 1963 aside for a catcher of Henry Johnson yɛmpɛ match bi a yɛde bɛ access sɛ yɛkɔ a yɛbɛyɛ adeɛ ɔhene gyan ne 2-0 kɔfa Real Madrid ɛba Ghana ha yɛmeɛ ne mu ne yɛgye 63 Africa Cup no ɛne gye ba Ghana paa.
Once again for the last time in these championships through the history books to 1963. Very interesting indeed, the first time that the African nations had come away from North Africa, beginning in Sudan, Egypt, and then Ethiopia. Here we were in Accra in Ghana, and it was recording the first of their 4 triumphs. Here they are against Sudan. A penalty in the second half for Ghana put them ahead. Agre Finn was the goal scorer, and the Black Stars on the ball with the white top and the black shorts. I apologise for these rather grainy on black and white shots, but it was pioneers of soccer in Africa, and they were a strong side 20 years ago, less so today. And on that particular afternoon in Accra, you could just see what the home fans thought of that success.
Now the ma buy any we the nyamin chade me ka say nyina no me tinka say sa abakosem no munya Nkrumah Ekasan got the football about unite the whole continent of Africa. Me, I don't know where who is there.
Forward then to independence. To independence now. Tomorrow, the United States of Africa.
Before 1961, the Black Stars, as the Ghanaian national team are known, had been coached by Europeans. As part of his plan to Africanize national life, Nkrumah brought back Charles Gyamfi, who was playing in Germany for Fortuna Düsseldorf, to become national coach. He and the players all had direct access to the head of state.
Being a star within the Black Star, I can always go to him without even making an appointment. I go to him. If I'm in need of anything, I go to him and tell him.
But Ohinijan was so clever, sir. He was the only Ghanaian personality on your politicians or co-vetting or parliament on sports. And no passing. In the position of for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the director of sports. So he was like a minister for sports. He was all the disciplines, he was the boss. And our pair secretaries. I do to run the affairs. He is in charge. In June here, BB Alban, who know a catch yourself as here. And he was just more than a minister.
The Black Stars became the ambassadors of Ghana, spreading Nkrumah's gospel of Pan-Africanism.
I remember in 1965, during the Kenya's Independence Day, we were asked to go to Kenya and exhibit the Ghana brand of football in those days. On Sunday, when we met them, we beat them 13 goals to nil. A Kenya national team. And Jomo Kenyatta was there. A very nice independence present for Jomo Kenyatta.
At this time, the progress of the Black Stars reflected Ghana's economic and political dominance of the continent. When Ghana hosted the African Cup of Nations in 1963, the Black Stars were a shining example to the rest of Africa. Gyamfi, the only black African coach in the competition, Aggrey Finn, the first of 4 Black Star captains to lift the Nations Cup.
Digo, Eddie Nkrumah, what the football in the theatre. The young man, you will be at no other by a goal. Digo, the Nkrumah Castro and say, my football in the kind of other disciplines may be DHD because on my blaster and 63 at the Africa Cup, 64 at Olympic Games, 65 you be different the Africa Cup. So 67 you bought Africa Cup on okay, jet was so 3, but there was a problem between Ethiopia and baby, and the almost shifted to 68. It is 68, I don't call finance. There is iPhone and share finance for 1 day. Yeah, you do that. Then I have a plan by Canada AFC, Africa Football Confederation. After the coup, 66 or Henry Jan moved facing and a French for better dominate here, no better than a year and CAF, Confederation of African Football.
The Black Stars travelled to Tunisia to defend their African title 2 years later, meeting the hosts in the final. Nkrumah had personally promised new houses to the Black Stars if they secured a second African championship, which they did.
In 1965, I was a footballer of the year. I was given a television and a special song by the police was played for me. All the ministers of state were standing up and I was the only person who was sitting there, but I wept tears of joy.
But by this time, Nkrumah's popularity was declining.
Nkrumah confronted a lot of problems pursuing that agenda. He was seen as a man who had a bloated image of himself, who had a personal agenda to lead Africa and not necessarily to bring the people of Africa together.
And Nkrumah, I know I said, World Cup is a waste of time and money. And the young Hesonian concentrate on the Olympic Games and the Africa Cup of Nations. And football, the foundation in this country is the coast. And the development of Ghana football, and I must suggest it's champion for what the little knowledge that I have, and is all the historians they develop football from coast to the black side. CK Jamfiel, or some do Afraniel, Bancofiel, Adiel, Ado, they such a few. Now, to say advance or yet free education, they may need teachers. So if we want to develop our football again, I suggest the government should come in. Now, clubs coaches, send you 3 hours more, I'm going to be busy, no going to be a call, fresh course. It is the duty of the government to send some people for coaching courses to come and develop the football from the coast up to the blast. And yes, a generation we everywhere e ho be kire pa.
Na abusia ne ekoye no Friday bia no yehia se a good ensem so na ye de abakosem kakra ana ye de start ansa na evremo the prop of here stories atimiaba na yekromo so parliamentary select committee akatia yera honorable woyomi penibako no so eda sa aye ekuno ano watere ensem kakra ne nya no se oman Ghana football ade nyama enhyera nkoye kura nemo onim penibia hia omo ay meetings kakra okomefo na yenkutie ne nsem nu kakra bi na yemra.
For information, a group of MPs are coming together to put a private members bill to look at hooliganism at many of these stadia, because things that will bring these things together, because I think it could be cured by law, and to an extent we'll make sure it finds expression in our report, so that at least we will not rely on the current criminal code statutes to say we want to use, including your safety on the field of this. I think that is key.
I don't know about Kwabena, what you mean, what's in cast or didn't come in your area to Wafe, yet to us so now, young Queen with that, and Copiamo so our Paralympic committee chairman. Urandi ere something D and so then Samoka Kadi Abatuja Ninya so I registration team so Senabea I'm a Ghana ye a football offense so athletics no Bibian so to me Adana Consubepe Nan Komoi and I era something D and so to me the car Erituja.
Qualification for parasports begin immediately after the end of a Paralympic Games. There are a lot that we have learned. This is the time to focus on you, the federations, be harnessed to the MPC board, and let us stay away from favoritism by making sure that we give the athletes the needed support, the needed attention, and make sure that we qualify all the sporting federations that participate in the Paralympic program that the United States as a host nation will select for LA 2028.
Aitina we am komo fie 7 or 7 so many komonya made down back na yenko piom na hwe Ghana Premier League after match day 7 results and table no send sifa ko ansa na otwe ayewrumi aso and match sa yebebo nyanto on the screen no and also say na ko bebi go stars and that table so with 15 point I santo ko quarter so you know or 14 point miensa mediama or 14 point and nine become Chelsea on so 13 point or Uruma baby Heart of Folk edano or da 9 position with 9 point or ma relegation zone or Yombo Apostle our 6 point Dream FC our 4 points Arsenal Lagos Cities and so to do what we are or 1 point now we can win matter and so bet me Barcelona say Anna Echo and also nyame admo tena weekend no yes start no matches no producer yenko na fe ye hwe fixtures Ghana Premier League no na ye fa and down hwe fonyina me ka say Diamond TV and Augusto wo hwe no enti yenko fixtures no producer right enti nyame adoma match day 8 Nations FC and Vision FC be won tan so na Heart of Folk and be Piano Go Stars be Chem United against Bokwa ni Kaula United Samson and Pacific Holy Stars and Kumasi Metema Santo Kotoko and the Boni na Young Apostle and the Doom FC and the Avantan so Heart of Lion and so and so Tomon FC and also a gamer I bet him out to Ja Adriana FC and a Medema Mokono and the Avantan so na Fene Crackano Samatex 1996 enso tenafi and Brukum Chelsea ere Abonia eno anabekoso awo aye the Ghana Premier League match day 8 na asedano eko edema Diamond Grand Real Estate ese men kantro sende opasa siato Brian Chain na uromo Malta Guinness enso a maye Southern Zone and so police ladies and so any army ladies ever town so ho na adoma otena na soccer intellectuals and so any hazardous ladies adeba boni na berry ladies etnafie and Joanna ladies etimida boni Halifax against Bokwa ni din and so the Warriors I know ebe na face no faith ladies and so and lady strikers I know and ebe so Malta Guinness Southern Zone and mano and so Kensia na twi omahwe na omoyini nyina ere afio afei mamira mu awamana nsem na yehwe the 5 major leagues no ebetimi abaso na otwemia na onum se na otwe ya sha no UEFA Champions League enra Europa League na first Europa Conference nya no yehwe na yinya ere fi ho now and so say enete ade akohwe enra results na eti piepiem no etim sampa Chelsea etim bon mo de papa etim kwa ni ere Panathinaikos ebona kan 9 amote kan eba kwa match etim koso na results nya no mede nyanso mitimi ere bro na some matches we nyina no ana sabe so no yenkopiem coach Enzo Maresca ono aye head coach and mabokwa the din ere Chelsea João Felix Abrante na ne monmo na etesei nkomo we ana Enzo Maresca head coach and ma Chelsea e kafa Abrante din ere João Felix ho.
A good performance. We struggled a little bit first half, especially at the beginning. Then we made some adjustment. It was much better. And overall, I think we deserved to win the game. Very happy, especially because no matter how many players we change, the important thing is that the style of the team, the identity on the ball and off the ball is clear. And tonight, I think once again was there.
Meda so me wo Enzo Maresca head coach and ma Chelsea the Blues and so enchedia na Mudryk etimi ebon mo den enya go and ma Chelsea ndra na enwumre no wotim se ampa João Felix enya 2 goals na Mudryk and so enya 1 goal na performance efa Mudryk ho I know ana Enzo Maresca eden komo kakra and so timi erije chire.
Has been very good performance. I think we struggled a little bit at the beginning of the game. And then we adjust, especially we struggled off the ball, the way we were pressing. I think on the ball we were quite good. Then we made some adjustment and was much better. And yeah, the performance was good. The most important thing I always said is that no matter how many players we change, it's important that you can see the identity of the team. We can do things better, for sure, but I think the identity is quite clear, the way we play on the ball and the way we play when we don't have the ball.
Okay, now I know I need to make a course or Europa Conference League. Chelsea to me a table quality at a Panathinaikos Ebona Kano at 9. I'm not taking a back Europa League matches and I say that to Braga and so I do to me Edin Guku na way a Nyama and a game set to me called to Galatasaray at a Fabak Ebona Kano at 9. I'm not taking a back now Roma and so at him 1-1 United. And Fenerbahce, dealt with him 1 draw. United Eddie Kai at Watana, and a fence of Fenerbahce ever taken. And you see Mourinho against Erik ten Hag, and no a gamer at me Barcelona, at nothing make Basestars, and so taken back on. Now, on the table, no, okay, they are to Sampa. Now we at a table, so Europa League, no, team and the Eddie Lazio, Tottenham Hotspur, at Assume, with 9 points, Sanso, and Anderlecht. Also 9 points or so I mean ho and I know Ayas or 7 points and I fence on Galatasaray at so no and so our 7 points and we Europa League table and also go so I so na some match team course no yenko pium na yenko tie coaches no omanum sem kakra coach the Dean Eddie Jose Mourinho or head coach Edmond Bokwa the Dean and so Eddie Fenerbahce after the game ɔno nkɔmɔ kakra etimi baya na otimi sampa coach na ni agye sɛ watimi United timi asi akan na watimi enya wandro empo 1 point ana watimi nya ɛno nso yɛ nsɛm aba na ansa na no yɛnkotie owura ne din ɛde poster Kogron after say ɔno nso etimi edi enkukuo ɛka baako a wɔntimi yɛ nsɛm adabaka we Tottenham Hotspur head coach owura ne din ɛde poster Kogron yɛnkotie no nkɔmɔ no bi na yɛmra.
Look, I think, yeah, we had to do a little bit of everything today. Yeah, it's not easy when sort of I'm making 9-10 changes to the team, you know. It disrupts the flow and rhythm of our football, but I thought for the most part the boys handled it really well. You know, we controlled the game for the most part. I thought we created some good opportunities that we lacked a little bit of composure in that front third, and yeah, we had to defend, particularly on the counter-attack a couple of times. As you said, Fraser pulled off a couple of good saves, which I think is a positive for us because, again, you know, we had 3 teenagers in the starting lineup who have got another game under their positive night.
Anti poster Kogron no head coach Ed Mabokwa ne din and so at the Tottenham Hotspur yenko tie Jose Mourinho ono safenu mienu nyina na yensam resisia.
I go to a club that doesn't play UEFA competitions. So if any club in England from the bottom of the table needs a coach in 2 years, I'm ready to go. And I don't want to say anything more about it. I want to speak about the game. We played absolutely fantastic against a team, in theory, from a superior level. We played fantastic. We go for dinner tomorrow, eh? Yeah? We played so well, but because we played so well, maybe it's not good for you. Maybe you are not happy that we played so well. Maybe the Turkish press is not happy that we played so well. But I'm very happy that we played so well, and to finish a game against Manchester United with the feeling that we lost 2 points means that we played very well. And then I have to agree with you, if we played this way in the Turkish league against opponents, of course, inferior than Manchester United, we have to win every match.
From 2 tough away games, Porto and Fenerbahce, we take 2 points, you know, which is a result. But of course, when you are taking the lead, and especially the way you concede the goal, starting with the free kick, played straight in our block, it shouldn't happen. Then it's like simple, 1 cross and a goal. After that, and also before that, we had chances to make it a second goal, so 2-0 up, or afterwards 2-1. But we didn't take our chances, and I think there were some great chances. First half, Reshi was a good chance, was good outplayed, and the second half also for Reshi when the final pass didn't came on the right foot for him. So yeah, that's of course a pity, and then you are disappointed that you don't win. But yeah, we have to take the point, and at Old Trafford we have to win games.
Etina we Europa match etim course coach safenu mienu nya de enkomo de etudwa na weekend we EPL and so weekend yewrom na yenhwe fixtures and so etimi aba on the screen on yame aduma na chese ene Leicester and Nottingham Forest be boy ene na fe yetimi ahwe otena no Aston Villa and so ene Bournemouth, Brentford and Ipswich Town, Brighton and Hove Albion and Wolverhampton, Everton, so Man City against Southampton, Everton against Fulham, Chelsea, home against Newcastle United, now affairs on Crystal Palace, and so the Tottenham Hotspur at me at a point in West Ham United against the Manchester United. Now Arsenal the biggest match, and so the Liverpool at Everton, so now way and our coach Mianina. Itimi akasa ura slot head coach and maboko ending at the Liverpool na otimi de nkomo kakra at the band injury say ewo players no say any players no nyina no Randy Eri and slot at the nkomo about kasa wie na nche kra ana fence yekuro mo so Mikel Arteta head coach at the maboko ending at the Arsenal the Gunners ono so metimi hyehyɛ so a yenkotie coaches afanu nyina nkomo a otimi ka at to Jaima weekend way empire na ebedwa ewo Anfield.
Good, but not when it comes to playing for us during the weekend. Federico might train with us today or tomorrow, but Joko definitely not. And Conor Bradley will be. Let's see if he can be with us tomorrow. I said before the game and after the game that I expect a lot from Chelsea this season, and I think they showed it also last Sunday at Anfield. They are a similar team as Arsenal when it comes to playing style. They also like to go with their fullback inside and come into the same formation as Arsenal. But if you look at the last 2 seasons, Arsenal were far ahead of us, but also above Chelsea. So you would assume that playing Arsenal will even be more difficult. But let's see in the end of the season where Chelsea and Arsenal both are. But normally you would expect, especially because it's also an away game, an away leg, that this one is even more difficult than Chelsea at home. And we all saw how difficult Chelsea at home was. We all know that taking points from your competitor and nobody knows in this early stage who is going to be your competitor or your biggest competitor. But I think we all know that Arsenal will be one of them. And then dropping points against them or winning points against them, that is always important. So you're right that I think it was 3 draws and 1 loss last season. Yeah. So
yesterday he had some, today he's going to have some more, and from there we will know. Because last time as well we thought it was really bad, and then he ended up playing 2 days after or 3. So let's see how it is. Yeah, well, I said that last time it happened, but this time might be different. Yeah, he's done a bit of training on the grass. How far we can get him to Sunday, that's a different question. We have another day, which is the good thing that this week had an extra day, but we will see. Yesterday he had...
I know, and some coach, me and me can edit to your run, the Mikel Arteta, Arsenal head coach, and I'm coming at me course. So now you go Pimona first, so you go share Nottingham Forest, and so any Leicester City. You made more almost to me at Edmonton, so not 2 coaches in ya, and so to me, Adam come on, I have to ja. Nuno Espirito, a head coach, at Mabukwani at the Nottingham Forest, and I feel so Leicester running at Steve Cooper and a head coach. That coach many winner, and so you for me a shire and come to me also Ebi and Sunny.
Assessing, it was a tough game, so we're still assessing 1 day to go, but players on recovering, you're still assessing. It's a day by day process. Let's see how he's better today. Let's hope that he's better tomorrow and keep progressing like all the players. Yeah. The games we had James also out, Danilo, Sangare. So in the midfield we were short, but Elliot did good in that position. They played together in Chelsea, different positions, but the roles were.
But yeah, probably since the last time I spoke to you before a game, Yannick had a recurrence with his ankle on the -1, sort of ruled him out for selection for Southampton. So so that was a bit of a setback for him. So shouldn't rule him out with the national team, and it was good to get him back involved. But he had a bit of a setback from when he returned. So but apart from that, we were as we were. Obviously, the guys who've been out for a longer period are getting closer. Pato's been on the grass and been a bit more progressive with his rehab. So he seems to be getting closer, but we're as we were.
Anti-coach emienu nyina anetimi akasa awieno na sabri na mewremo so our Man City so akache and Southampton na otwe awie ada game no betimi abaso na Pep Guardiola head coach and my Man City boko na and wati ana Russell Martin so head coach and my aiboko ani and Southampton after say coach menu nyina sia and central for no amon komo nyina enso ebi eni
Still too early to say if he can play or not, but he will train today, and then we will
have all the squad to the amount of games, but it's what it is. So hopefully he can back soon, but I don't know yet. I would like to tell you, but I don't know. I think it's not about pay 4 in the back, 5 in the back. That is not the point. If you start to change your thoughts for due the results, the players will notice. They will know you are not a big believer. And when that's happened, sooner or later the results bad is coming. They are coming. So always they have a bad results walls, and look what happened. How we struggle to win. So always they have a good momentum. So the games against Brentford, against United, the first half an hour against Leicester, it starts get really, really good. So they have a good moments. They have a courage.
Yeah, I saw loads of good stuff from him in the game. So, but I've really liked how they've trained this week. I don't think we've ever had a problem with how they train. They're such a good group culturally, the way they train, the intensity they train with. I think they've been very frustrated. The level of competition has been very good this week. So yeah, I think the reaction has been good in terms of the meetings we've had, the training they've done. They've been great. I know there was, perception and reality are often very far apart in football. So a lot of people made up that it was do or die against Leicester, that I'd be sacked if we lost, to the point where I got asked about my job after the game, because in this profession, in this industry, you're just allowed to ask about people's jobs all the time. So I'm here. I have a really good relationship with the owners. We're trying to build and grow something, build on what we've done over the last 15, 16 months or whatever it is. And I'll continue to do that to the best of my ability with the same love and care I have in the time I've been here.
All right, NTA coach, me no nyina ano mutimi odwen komo de ebetwema and anywhere so me bobi ada on Friday na yenkopiem or Newcastle United oko away to Chelsea, and so akatenemo Edhoy head coach at my Newcastle United. So United on also dem komo kaka etimi at the preparatory
levels again. I have to say his attitude to his work this week has been very good. He's done a lot of hard work with a couple of the other players, just because the physical side of the game, if you're just at 1 or 2% below your best levels at this level, it shows. And I thought he was really good for 60 minutes against Brighton and then faded a little bit at the end. So hopefully with the work this week, we'll get to a 90.
Yeah, exactly. And especially that kind of a team. Newcastle is very clear. They are physicality strong. They are very good. Probably they have been a bit unlucky, especially the last game against Brighton. But overall, I think they deserve some more points. And the way they work almost many different years together, it's quite clear. And I really like Newcastle. And as you said, probably this is the moment when teams, they are able to do something good because they are in difficult.
And here at Hoy and after Enzo Maresca, head coach, and my Chelsea the Blues, and come on, and Asabe Onyati, and na Tottenham Hotspur, and say John Kono, Anya Senkitwa, na Posta Koglono, head coach, and my Tottenham, or then come on at me at the Johnson for Bra press conference, and it's me Basel.
Yeah, last night all good, no issues out of last night, obviously. Bit of fatigue with some of the boys because I haven't played for a while, but all good. Sonny, he's still not right. He's still not feeling 100%, so he won't train today, so unlikely for the weekend, and we'll see how he is beyond that.
No, unfortunately, Kudus is going to be out for many matches because his behavior was not good, and he knows that. I think it was a pity because he did a good match. He was very close to score 2 goals. But this frustration sometimes you have to handle, to manage. Is one thing that he has to learn for sure, and he's going to learn for sure. He's young. But for sure that he's not happy, we are not happy. It can happen. But I hope that is the last time that we suffer this kind of action. And for sure that he's going to learn for his cover for the next years. That the only way to handle and to manage your frustration is running more and be focused in the match. There are not other way. This kind of behaviors damage yourself only and the team too. So happen, but I am sure that it's not going to happen more.
And did you sit down and
Okay, etina Julian Lopetegui ono Asia Manchester United so ho ano okono emu be den papa ho na menkona ada fishers no na otwen so wie ye hwese na dwe na bestifa ko we itaso and so game a ebe no eno se enyina ni dia and then you didn't see okay enti na ne ebe course no ho ensem nyina na etwegu you didn't see so ne Cagliari Torino against Como Everton so ho na ochena no yame adoma Napoli and so any USA Lens Everton so Bologna and AC Milan Atalanta Hellas Verona Sunday Parma and Empoli na Lazio and so Genoa Monza against Venezuela Everton so ho na for Inter Milan Juve biggest match David Marcos Fiorentina and AS Roma and so Chelsea at matcha everything to ja yan hwe sana table no and so sifa akwakoye ho our Chelsea match day 9 and so ho yanko na yan hwe table no se police ay kradwa yan hwe table no so na yan hwe sana no so akwakoye our Chelsea now Roma Napoli and so rather table no so with 19 points Inter and so anya sanketo akwa 17 points and also Roma ha na ahwe mabia so etin akwa okay enti no it tells you a match any point table no and so sir ana akwa now on the next fixtures no and so yan hwe sena and so betimi akwa and Spain La Liga Espanyol and then you and Sevilla about town so Valladolid and so Villarreal about town so Rayo Vallecano and Deportivo Alaves Las Palmas against Boca and them at the Girona the biggest match ochena at 7 p.m. El Clasico Real Madrid at Santiago Bernabeu na on Barcelona at me at a bunny into a challenge and pay be jam fan team 4 lines no mean be na Monday na ahwese na so betima kwakwe Leganes and Celta Vigo Getafe and Valencia Real Betis against Atletico de Madrid Real Sociedad and Boca and Osasuna na on Monday Real Mallorca and so any Athletic Bilbao at the Benin nano so matcha betimi to ja and now understand no after El Clasico you be hwenia wahuri ebra table no so okay into way and share the real table na ye hia no into police ayenko na yen hwe the next fixtures and then so our hono na yen hwe other match e ko German Bundesliga and then so match up ebetimi atodwa ehon komo nyina no and fixtures nya ana ne anwumre mirinya so mere ebro no so na dwede no and so esifa akọ not say boche and so the Barmontin ebe boeni otena Union Berlin and enter Frankfurt Boca nim Eddie Handoven against a Hoffenheim ebe bontan so honum na bibia so no etimi akọ na on Monday no so no and as a Sunday match na ho ensem akono mirinya so mere esi ha the amount fasida ni bi ema Ben Light se opeka ehon kanea ehon lighter papa brand new and home use there for nichemo our boso kind City Light junction hona bo say Ben Light the juma ye eswanie papa enti car bumper bia bia no owrem na nchembe pa or ka chene se wo hwe Diamond TV na ebo ho dawuro e de akyerɛw se ohonom nya papa de ne doso po no ho ana benya bi ato na ne price no adafom boko enti ubetimi eno pende no so timi atwetwe nkomo na wahwe aboa ma bia so timi akọ uyo bia oda se no se enei uni bet set a obedi dwumadi ana se bia beba so boko ba bi na ebe hia document ne titiri bet set a ne nya no ba ye nchen e o tabura number 5 ye beboa ma wonsa timi aka bi upa kwantu enkrata dia akwasi bro ne fe ne passport eno so ba ye nchen o tabura number 5 odu oba so hwe Diamond TV obi abekyerɛ oba ye no bedi nkomo bet set and passport na de ope entam de a epato Brian chen wonsa ebetimi akabi na ye timi assessment bia so etbeja na so ye edema akwantu abeda ho na fei omra na ye ntimi mbo na fei ye bokono na so boko na adwuma na da ho dada okope na akostart wa adwuma kama pa ho Diamond Ground Real Estate asase ana ye ton entuba asase no ehon krata no bia enso genuine enye kona bra bia langard bia nso nko na okakọ hawo so nti uba na yetimi abo assist na asase no o setinya kebina nso da ti bia wabeye ofiura mapa na nso wetimi sidan de bia ha agisika ede gu kutokuma eyan senketo akwa meda production team nyina nso ase mo amohwe me nyina nso meda mo nyina nso ase mo amohwe comment e bai ni nyina nso no meda mo nyina nso ase na weekend we matches I wo hono eyan senketo akwa El Clasico ochina anwumre na nso bepe Real Madrid against Barcelona and so Empire na ebegya Santiago Bernabeu ochina head show with Mami Efia na fe anwumre nso no odom fitiase with Shodi and betin akoso na Sunday no so ye benya meno ya adwen ho entertainment we koso ochina awia with weekend vibes no ye nua ba Lizzy and so horma ode ensem nya so beba entertainment na se energy ho ensem ho na ye benya meno ya adwen with Faustina Mensah na anwumre enso no ahabamutumi with ye nua ba Mausi Ponyo and also dwumedia abekoso ntina otwe mu programs no bo homboden se also do anybody na wetin ahwe na do comment about Monday ye be bro na fa good dem sem ya to so Ghana Mrantia esta account ne ne ko FIFA Ballon d'Or nya so ehun sem meko na fa me nya so about production team nya be da nya so asia ye mamo na hwa ye je mo hene just say everything bye bye.